guys, today it's going to be kind of a different video than usual, but I am, as you can tell by the terrible graphics and the bit of the bubbly looking screen, I'm actually playing on 360 edition. Oh, and you can also tell because of the words 360 edition up there. But anyways guys, I wanted to go over and actually show you guys around some old builds that I've made, because there's actually been a lot of them that I've made over the years, and I've kind of had no use for because I haven't had internet, so I haven't really been able to like show anyone the builds or anything like that. So this is just a collection of things that have been built over the years by me, and sometimes even my mom has gotten into the buildings as well. So guys, we're just gonna go over these worlds, and I'm gonna show you guys around this place. So hope you guys enjoy seeing some big builds and stuff like that. Maybe it can inspire you, and let's just jump right into it. Alright, so some of these are kind of named funny because me and my mom play on the Xbox 360 a lot, so we've had a lot of fun here. And so, let's just start in... Okay, personally I think this is one of my favorite worlds that we've been building in, so I will show you around the area, and there we go. And also, guys, I just want to apologize ahead of time for the bad resolution and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to record on 360, to put it very, very mildly, so bear with me, and I hope you guys really enjoy this, okay? So, got a lot of ground to cover with these worlds too, so, there might be some speed throughs and stuff like that, or speed builds, or not speed builds, rushing around. Alright, so first off, this is actually a build my mom made. Now, I haven't really seen much of the inside. Okay, she showed me around the first time, but we actually haven't gone back to this world in a long time, so my mom built this. She is amazing at building. I have a lot of inspiration from her, and so pretty darn cool, I must say so myself. She actually, this is the first time that she put in some redstoning too. As you can see, she's got a working slide away door, and then stairs, fireplace, that sort of thing. Some big rooms up here. To be honest, I'm not super familiar with this build. I haven't been here in a long time, but she did amazing with this. I think she was thinking of Frozen when she built this. It was actually really, really nice. So, that's the first build here. Probably the biggest build on the map, I want to say. And let me just get through this darn door. And skip the stairs. Alright. So, she made a beautiful contribution. Oh my goodness, wow, I can't pronounce things today. Bear with me, guys. Oh my goodness. Alright. So, next stop on the map, I believe... Oh! Okay, that was a small jungle village she also made. And then... there is... more builds, lots more builds, somewhere around here. Where was it? Right. I think, yep. Now this house I am particularly proud of because I actually looked in an architecture book and I followed the blueprints for an actual house to build this. So it kind of, I never finished all of it. I was planning on adding a basement, but I actually didn't add the basement yet. But this is what got done first. First there was a safety alarm, very rudely exposed here though, so I didn't really cover it too much. But this is supposed to be a safety system. And what usually happens if I didn't forget to refill the dispensers was it dispenses potions of harming to any unwanted intruders. So, pretty cool there. So, you first come in, and then there's a hallway, okay? And then, I don't remember exactly where everything is, because it has been a long time, but I believe this is the kitchen. Yep, this is the kitchen. Okay, so I added a brewing stand here, because I thought that would be, like, a coffee pot. And then, if you look around, there's also a fridge with a cake in it, of course. Whose fridge doesn't have cake, huh? Well, not mine. I'm on a diet. Help me. But there's that, and then there's the laundry room, which I put, like, supplies in the cupboard. and chests to store things. You know, pretty much everything in the house is like usable. And then the dispensers were supposed to be like the washer and dryer, so I had a lot of fun with this. And then you go through here, and then there's the sink for washing dishes, my least favorite chore. The bathroom with a working toilet seat. Gotta be thorough with the details. And then if you go through here, well, actually, let's not go in here yet. This, I believe, is the way to the patio and the basement and the attic. So we're first going to check out here. This is the closet where you can store clothes and stuff. And I actually made an extra hole up there so that there's a chest where you can actually store things in the closet, like a storage closet. So, go through here, and this is the main room. This is the main room. I tried to give it a modern flair. We've got a glowstone fireplace. Helps when you have a wood house and don't want to burn it down. And then we've got a mechanical clock. And then we've got a big old window where you can see the beautiful jungle outside. Jungle is my favorite biome, so when I'm around it, I try to do something to where I can still see it all the time. Dang, I just love those trees. And then there's a big flat screen TV. Better than the TV I'm organizing it on. Just kidding. Or I'm recording on, I mean. Alright, and then here's a real fireplace. This was a little tricky. It kept burning down the house every time I tried to make it, but eventually I learned my lesson and actually put in brick, so it worked a lot better then. And then we've got a little home computer over here. I put a map in an item frame, and that actually makes it look like a screen, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then we've got a painting. Oh, and this is the art room. It's the art room and kind of like a... I don't know what exactly it's called. It's kind of like just an outer room, like kind of next to the patio. And then this also has a nice view of the jungle, of course. And then we go through here, and we've got the under construction basement. The basement actually never got fully made yet. Then we've got another storage closet. Then, when you go through here, you're right back into the main hallway again. So, now that we're done with that, we can go up to the attic. I'm not sure why I hear a baby villager. I know I had a few villagers in here, but I did not think that they started a village yet. So here is like the inner patio room. This is right where you go outside, and here there's a patio. Of course, why wouldn't there be a patio room if there wasn't a patio? Then this is my librarian friend we've had out here. And then there's a sofa, stuff like that, place to sit out. Don't worry, it gets covered in plastic when it rains. And then these are actually daylight sensor lights, which means in the daytime they're off, and at nighttime they are on. Yes, that's right. Out of it today. So, now that we're all done with the innards of the house, let me show off the attic here. Oh my goodness! When did you come along? Alfred? Alfred, is this your son? That's cute. That's cute. Okay. So, this is the attic, and I tried to make things look like they were like actually like furniture covered in cloths and stuff like that. So there's like some flattish objects and wool that I put here to make it look like it was covered in cloth. Some old chests which can store things. Pretty much a lot of stuff. And then up here is the upper bedroom, which is Alfred's room. And then there's this fancy looking bed, a bookplace, and a jukebox, of course, because no house is without a jukebox. No house is without a jukebox. It's not a house. If there's no jukebox, it's not a house. It's just a lifeless box. I'm kidding. Alright, so that's it for the architecture house, which was built basically by following the rooms in an actual architecture book, so it's pretty cool to do that. And then after that, I kind of added some windows, single things like that, and then I also made sure that the windows were a little more bubbly over here too. I wanted to add some more of a 3D thing and then terraform the land accordingly. So it was really fun making this. And then there's the big fireplace with the actual area there. Yeah, that's right, there's actually a chimney. You can fall in and burn to death. It's the best. Kidding. It's not the best. Maybe for other people. I'm kidding. Can you tell I don't know what to say? Anyways, alright, so we are going to the next stop, which is, if this is the right world, there should be a pirate thing. Oh, no, not a pirate thing. This is the sea pagoda that I made. So pretty much, I put it out in the ocean. I like to make things in the ocean. It's really fun to do stuff like that. And this, fun fact, actually, this world was made before the aquatic update. So you're not going to see much, like, sea things that are new. So this world is actually just getting all of its, like, being able to swim and stuff like that. Oh, and also, guys, I'm going to be looking a little weird here, because on Xbox, I actually can't figure out how to get my PC skin to work on Xbox. I think it's because I'm not online. So I just chose the redstone girl here. So that's pretty much what I look like on Xbox version, until I can get my real skin figured out. So we've got this big old pathway here. I apologize for the glare too. And then go through here. I tried to make some fancy carpeting, and then you go up. And then I alternated with the colors as well. As you can see, it's orange, red, red, brown, and then red, orange again. And then a fun little roof up there too. I love using the stairs for roofs. As you can see, I just dive bombed down there. That would have killed me in real life. And a beacon to where I can tell where some of the big builds are. So, as you can tell, it's kind of getting to nighttime. I think there was an option. Okay, nope, not that. Settings. Okay. Wait, hold on. Settings, game options. Okay, well, forget that. It's wasting time. Let me just get some... Oh, I already have it in my inventory. Duh. Alright, there we go. So we can see a little better. Well, if I were smart, I would just use a bed. Brainiac. Oy. Okay, so the next build that we're going to... I believe this is the map that has a pirate build that I made, but I can't be for sure. It might be another map, but we are covering... Excuse me. But we're covering more maps after this, so... This is just where we are right now. Alright, but I'm pretty darn sure up there is the pirate one. Made a big pirate ship. And a small harbor, which didn't get fully finished, but should be right up here. Yeah, yep, this is the world. Okay, alright, great. Great. So, first we have Skull Cove. I made like a big skull up there out of chiseled, or not chiseled, carved, smooth sandstone. And then I put up fire in there and stuff like that to make it look like flaming skull eyes. Then I put another beacon to where I can tell where things are, sort of thing. And then I started on making like a little fishing village sort of thing. So there's like a fish shack here for if players want to go fishing, you know, they can store stuff there. They can come out here to the dock, you know, go fishing. And as of the aquatic update, probably a lot better too. A little bit of a shame that I didn't build this in the aquatic update, because as you can see, the ocean is kind of bare. It would be cool to see like a coral reef and dolphins swimming around and stuff, but that's alright. Okay, not sure where that came from. But, as you can see here, there is a huge pirate ship way out in the middle of the ocean. And, in order to get to that pirate ship, we have working boats in the harbor. And, of course, they're working boats. Okay. And hold on, guys. Just give me 1 sec. forgot to plug in my PC. Alright, so just had a couple of issues there with the computer. I forgot to put in the charging cord, so not a big deal. Alright, so let's try to get the boat over here. I am terrible at driving boats. Okay, come on. Come on, stupid thing. Stupid thing, come on. Okay, come on. Get there, get there, get there. Ugh! Okay, I'm gonna just jump out and swim if the stupid thing... come on. Almost there. Thank you. Did I really just almost sink? Okay, fine. I'm through. I'm through with this. Okay, just go up the ladder. Right. Finally. Okay, so we're gonna go up to this part, starboard or the hull. I think this is called the hull. Yep, it's the hull. All right. Pretty much know a lot of different parts of the ship, but I'm not sure if I'm getting them right. This is the stern, and then the middle pole here is the mast. There's a crow's nest up here, and that's pretty much where the pirates like look out and say, "Ahoy there! You know, avast! There she blows! Who the heck are ye?" Okay, they probably don't say that, but you know what I mean. I'm not very good at describing things. So here's the captain's quarters. Going here, there's a compass, because no pirate ship is without a compass. And then there is the bed and the map. And then down here... Oh, no, wait. When did I do that? Huh. Odd. Okay. So, go down here, and there is the... cannon place. Yes, this is where we operate the cannons. So, pretty much there's this whole redstone system down here. It uses kind of like a block and tackle thing. And it basically makes it to where it fires rapid fire arrows. Now, this was before I had thought common sense to use fire charges to where it actually exploded, but let's just show you how this works. So, as you can see, there's a dispenser here with arrows. A bit of too much of a glare to show you that, but there you go. And now the pistons are firing like crazy. As you can tell, you probably can't hear much of the Minecraft sounds. But, yeah, that's the fault of that. Okay, so here we go. This is the cannons working. There are rapid shooting slowness arrows at the harbor, so pretty fun. I don't know why we're firing at a little fishing village, but we fire anyways. But yep, that is the redstone mechanism for the cannons. So let's get up here and check out some more builds. As soon as we get out of this darn... There we go. Okay. Alright, close all the doors. I have a pet peeve with doors not being shut. And we're going to fly over and find the next big build. This is one of the biggest builds I actually built in this map. I call it the Emerald Palace. Now here, there is... It's not finished in the back, but I have like lion head sort of towers. And then, well, they're actually more like snake heads, but they look a little bit more like lions. So, we go down here, and I'm gonna have to drink a potion real quick. Okay, there we go. And yeah, I did want to apologize for you not hearing the Minecraft sounds now. I kind of had an audio issue there for a sec, so you're probably just gonna hear music in the background. And then as you can see here, there are stairs, which I tried to make it look like a checkerboard thing, and then the top of that is the emerald, you know, that sort of thing, so... And the lighting, pretty much got a lot of stuff done here, except for the back here. As you can see, this big thing is open to the outside. And I know eventually I'll get to finishing up builds like these, but right now I am way too busy, and I don't really have a purpose for the builds on Xbox anymore, because I don't even... It's really a shame that I can't use them in like animations and stuff like that. I wish I could. So, if anyone knows a way that you can take builds like this and put it into animations, you know, like put it onto PC to where it's usable by PC, it would be great. Oh, here. Okay, here. Now I found it on the map. Wasn't sure if it was on this map. Okay. first you see it, and you think it's just an Enderman bursting out of the hill, okay? But there is a lot more to this build than meets the eye. Here we have his hands like grasping the mountain and stuff, looks like he's bursting out, but there's a lot more than that. This is what I like to call the Ender Palace. If you go down in here, there is a heck of a lot more than you see. As you can see, there's a flat wall here, okay? And then his eyes are red on the inside. I know it doesn't really look red because of the way the camera is taking it on the screen, but it's red. It's redstone. I assure you. So, that's what's powering up the redstone lamps on the outside. Then, there's a little lever over here, and if you flip that lever, there is a secret entrance that opens up. So you go through here, and guys, let me tell you what, there's so much in this place. Took forever to build, but it was so fun. So there's this big purple glass window over here. I always like using the purple glass for stuff. It's really fun. So we go down here, and there's a huge stairs. And at the end of the stairs, there's an elevator. That's right, a working elevator. Okay, it's not exactly as fancy as most redstone elevators can be, but it is an illusion of an elevator. So, floor A1 is storage. Floor A2 is the botanical garden and target range. And then floor A3 is the living quarters. So, we've got a lot going around for these levels, so let's just hop right down to the first one. So, when you head down here, there's actually a pressure plate that gives like a little ding noise, but of course you can't really hear that. You know, like a little like ding dong, you know, you hit the end of the elevator, but it's not really working right now because the sound came out weird, but that's alright. Alright. So, here we have my friend Silas, the Enderman. He likes to take his grass block and put it anywhere he pleases, which can be a little bit annoying, but that's alright. Anyways, he's cute. It's nice to have around. So this is a lot of storage for things. You can pretty much put anything down here. Especially storage for what comes in the next levels as well, because we have a botanical garden which has stuff like that. And you know what? That's a curious name. Botanical garden. Isn't anything in a garden botanical? Just saying. Well, anyways. So, this is the garden where everything is kept for growing. There's the wheat farm, and then potatoes, beets, carrots sort of stuff. Lots of artificial lighting here too, because there isn't the sun down here, so I actually have to use artificial lights like the end rods and stuff. We got pumpkins, melons, and cocoa beans. Because, do you know why we need cocoa beans? For cookies. The lifeblood of life. I miss cookies. I'm on a diet. I'm just kidding. Well, I am on a diet, but you know what I mean. Okay, so anyways, if you flip this lever, there's actually a system here for the sugarcane. It's supposed to automatically harvest it, and it worked in 1.12. Okay, well, I know it's not 1.12 in Xbox, but it used to work in the earlier versions because this world was made in an earlier version, but as of the aquatic update, it actually screwed up all my farms, so they can no longer operate with the water things that I had before. So, I'm sure eventually I'll try to re-rig it, try to make it look better, work better, you know, that sort of thing, but for now, we're stuck with actually having to harvest things by hand. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? So, now we've got the gardens over here, which this is actually just like a garden where you can just like chill, hang out, that sort of thing. There's a little window here where you can see the outside. And then my cats, which like to hang in here and feel wild, even though it's just a bunch of trees. And then here, we have a little bench you can sit on and fish inside the house. For those sorts of people who aren't outdoorsy. And then, here is the target range. This is really fun, especially if you really like the bow and arrow like I do, because the only way I can ever get an edge on people with PvP is if I have a bow and arrow. Like, if it's by sword, I'm dead. I'm through. I'm terrible at PvP. But with the bow and arrow, you know, you kind of got a chance because it's the melee, you know? Well, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But if you like the bow and arrow, this is a good way to get some practice, is getting a target range. Yes, I have a creeper head. And it actually has moving targets, stuff like that. Just flip the switch here, and boom! You got the slow target with the skeleton head, and this fast target with the creeper. As you can see over there, he's popping his head up every once in a while. And then also in the back of the room, we have a moving target. Right now the zombie's kind of out of commission because he got shot out last time, but if we go here and we get a zombie spawn egg, you have to reset it just by putting the zombie spawn egg, then you can, gotta get this out of my inventory. Why do I have stone in my inventory? Alright, so first, I have to get out of the minecart, just grab a zombie, push it in, alright, and it's gonna be finicky on me, of course, because I'm explaining something. Then you just push it towards the first speeder-ooper. That's not the word for it, but you know what I mean. And there, we have a moving target. It's kind of funny, actually. But, and the targets actually disappear when you shoot them. See? You shot the skeleton, and boom, he's gone. Shoot the creeper, and he'll do that. But I don't want to make everything disappear because I don't want to have to rebuild everything. But pretty much, you just reset the dummies. So you've got dummies, a moving target. The zombie's really hard to shoot, so that's good for practice. Then, sorry if the traffic is loud. I'm not sure if that got picked up, but a very large car just went by. What the? Okay, don't know what that was. But, yeah. Living quarters. Unfortunately, I'm in a part of the house where the traffic's really loud, so sorry. Ugh. Alright, go quick, come on! Living quarters. Ah! Yes. Guys, I love everything retro. I'm going to put this down right now. I love everything retro. Everything there is to be retro. So, I put this in retro colors, like a 70s couch, and then I put like I tried to make a lava lamp here because Prismarine gradually changes colors, so it was like the closest thing I could use. So, yeah, I love this sort of stuff. And then I got my cats everywhere because I don't actually have a cat in real life, so I tend to have a lot of them in Minecraft. So we've got our buttons there. Then we got shelves with like knickknacks and collectibles. And a jukebox, because no house is a house without a jukebox. I have said that before, and I'll say it again. Then here's the bedroom. We've got lots of color in here. I wanted to make it nice and big and colorful. Have a special chest and stuff like that. Then here's the closet where you can have outfits, stuff like that. I like to dye leather and make like different types of outfits and stuff like that. It's pretty fun. And there's Indiana, my third cat. Then if we go in here, here's the kitchen. Here is Zelda, my fourth cat, who is currently sitting in his food dish. Okay. And then the sink, and then another cake-filled fridge. And then, oh yeah, guys, here is a garbage can. Don't know if you guys know this, but if you throw something at a cactus, it will actually disappear. So, if you got like junk and stuff like that, look at that, just pop, there we go, it's gone. So if you have like junk bows, old boots, things you catch while fishing that you don't want, you know, that sort of thing, then you can just toss it at the cactus and it's gone. No more littering. It can be pretty useful. And then here's the bathroom. Now the bathroom actually has a special concept to it. If you go in here, it has a mirror. Now you can't see yourself in it. Okay, I guess everyone who walks in here is a vampire because they can't see themselves. But as you can see, it's an exact replica, mirror image replica of this room. So there is literally another room behind that glass. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, it was something I had never done before, and I kind of got a little bit of inspiration from it from some horror maps I've played, you know, so I just thought it would be something unique. Actually, here in a minute, I'll actually just crush the glass real quick so I can show you exactly how it is. Where's the glass? Just want to show you that it is an actual, like, fully reconstructed room here. Okay, so we bust the glass through the looking glass, literally. So the door obviously doesn't really open up into the hallway again, so there's certain elements of it that are not exact, but to everything that the viewer can see, it looks like a mirror. So thought it was pretty cool there. And then we got a working shower. There, the water comes out of a source block. Glad that still works after Update Aquatic. And then we've got the secondary elevator. Now this has the next levels. We've got the subterranean levels, where if you go down there, there's the one things, and then we get the Nether portal, brewery, sort of stuff. So we're gonna go down here first. Oh, it's auto-saving. Guys, you're gonna have to give it just a second. It's annoying, but it's actually pretty useful, though, in the Xbox 360. I wish Xbox 360 wasn't, like, dying out. It's kind of... you know. Kind of stinks that you gotta get a new console, like, so many times. It's like, why can't you just stick with just one? Okay, but anyways. Here is the smeltery. We've got everything we need for making tools. Or, for show, at least. We've got the lava and the water. And then we've got the crafting tables to... And then we've got chests for storage. And then here, we can go down to the mines. Now here, you go down here. And boom. We have all these places that we can go mining. A little bit lit up at first. Then down here, it's a ravine that goes all the way down to diamond level. So it kind of like eradicates the purpose for having to have to like dig straight down to the diamond level or stair ladder it. It makes it to where you can just instantly get down to that level. So that makes things a little bit easier. So let's go back upstairs and show you the rest. Minecarts? Minecarts, please. Do what I'm telling you to do. Go up the thing. Oh my goodness. I can't drive. I just can't. I can't drive anything. Oh well. At least you can't really crash in a minecart. So, now we're on to floor B2, the Nether portal and brewery. Now this has some very big builds as well down here. As you can see, there was a lot more to that Enderman head sticking out of the mountain, wasn't there? So I tried to make it look like the Nether was like leaking out, and then the granite kind of gives it a little bit more of like a dimensional effect. So then over here, we've got our brewing stands, we've got our chests for holding the potions and the brewing materials. And then over here, always running out of nether wart, so you want to make sure that you got a nice garden of it. All you gotta do is fetch some soul sand from the nether, that sort of thing. And then I like using these chiseled blocks too, because I love the wither, and I love that the chiseled blocks actually had a picture of the wither inscribed in them. So that was pretty darn cool to have that. And then we got the lava protected, where you can't like fall into it quickly. I'm in creative, so I'm safe, but still. Okay, now the nether. This. Okay, I think I came out on the wrong side, but there is a huge build here, which I really hope you guys like. It's one of those things that I'm kind of like really proud of, because it took so long, and it had such a pretty good effect, you know? So check this out. I love doing archways, first of all. So I did that, and then I did the torches to make it look like spooky, sort of like candle torches things. So lots of fire, lots of archways, a big bridge. And then look at this. This is a dragon skeleton. I made a full dragon skeleton stretching out over the levels of the nether. So you can see that his head is here, and I'll actually hop out so you can actually see a little better. There's the skull. We've got the eye and the horns and stuff like that. I did a nose horn and 2 back horns. And then we got the teeth and the jaw that you actually have to walk through to go to the rest of the fortress. And then we got the rib cage over here. And then the back claws are connected to the other levels, like islands in the nether. And then his tail actually goes down from there. And then, yeah, it goes down from there. And then it goes through the lava. And then it tapers off into a typical dragon diamond tail sort of thing. And it's supposed to look like all the bone that's underneath the dragon's tail. So, okay, over here's the other wing, and then here's a bit of a bird's eye view of everything, and you can see that the wings are actually like hooking onto things. So, let me tell you what, that's one of my favorite builds to build. I love doing skeletons and stuff like that. Probably because of my fascination with dragons and dinosaurs, so. Anyway, love doing stuff like that. And then this here is a retractable bridge. You can click this here and you can make it disappear to disallow any unwelcome visitors, or you can flip it again. And boom, you have a bridge to the rest of the fortress. Now, the fortress, I did these stairs and the candle things, like big torch things, but I didn't really build too much in the fortress yet. That was planning on building more of that later. Mostly I just finished the dragon skeleton and was pretty happy with that, so. Just get some more light so I can see. Well, actually, no. I like the kind of eerie color the camera's giving, so just keep it eerie. Unless I can't see eventually, because then I'm going to have to need to... Yep, I can't see. Okay. Alright, much better. Much better. Alright, so down here I kind of started working on like a prison dungeon sort of thing. So as you can see, there's a skull with blood, like a prisoner that died. And then we've got a living prisoner over here. Not living for long. But anyways. It's a Steve one, because Steve is always getting tortured and stuff like that, so I thought it would be funny. But anyways, I'm cruel. I'm so cruel. I'll add a torture chamber later. That'll be fun. Yep, I'm cruel. I'm way too cruel. Just ignore me. Alright. So, I believe that's all we have for this Ender Palace. So, as you can see, there was a lot more than just the Enderman sticking out of the hill, and great. Okay, guys, it's not the Nether portal's fault, it is my fault. I would have died if I was in survival. Come on. Portal! There. Leaving the Nether. Finally. Right, thank you. Very little. Now, go through here. Right, so we get the elevator. Now we just open up that, close that, and I'm pretty sure that's all the builds that are for this map. I'm gonna go out and check real quick, but I'm pretty sure that's everything that this map has. There was a lot of builds, and then there's gonna be a lot more builds in other maps, but I think that's enough for today with showing the builds around the Xbox worlds. I will be sure to show you around some more worlds, because this is not the only world that has had lots of builds. So, as you can see, the Jeb door, by the way, it kind of like slides into each other, so it doesn't actually look like a door, except for the coal block strips there. Okay, trying to see if there's anything else that we missed. I feel like there's something I forgot to show, but I'm pretty sure I covered everything. Let me just take a quick look-see. Have we been here before? I think we... Yep. Okay, this is the pagoda. Alright. So, guys, we are done here. Looks like everything got showed off alright. Okay, so, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you guys get some inspiration for builds from it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And, guys, we will see you in the next episode. See you later, and Pixel Heart out. Hope you enjoyed. Happy gaming.